Okay, so this, again, I got a Costume Mania. This is a coral. I think it's gonna work well on her. They make different colors. Dark Tech is another really nice color for most people. I'm gonna start directly below her pupil. And I'm gonna follow up that line. I'm bringing it almost to her hairline. So right below the pupil, right on the cheekbone. You don't want to go in further than that. Yeah. Okay, now if you want to get really fancy, you can also put a darker line under it. And what that does is it gives you cheekbones. It would even give me cheekbones, which is quite remarkable. Okay, now to blend, I'm not, see, that's the blending I'm doing. I'm really not trying to make it disappear at all. So close up, it looks really weird. But from even the front row, you're gonna have, it's not gonna look weird at all. Okay, I need to get in front. Look at me. Look at me. Get a little far in. Okay. This also, your skin's gonna eat it. This stuff very often just plain disappears before you get onto the stage. So you want to put on a lot more than you think you want. You want your colors to be brighter than you think. Okay. I suggest using a lip liner when you're doing lips. It keeps the color in there, especially for people like me. For her, I wouldn't worry so much, but I'm going to use lip liner anyway to show you how to do it. Okay, so just putting it right inside. I'm not changing the shape of her lips at all. It's just right there. There we go. All right, and then I'm going to use a brush because after I do makeup, I clean all of my stuff off really well, but I still don't want to put it directly on somebody's mouth. And I'm using a pink. You really don't want Fire Engine Red for this show. Just a nice, something that defines your lip color, that gives you lips, but really kind of not, it's not a show about your lips. And mostly it's a show about your eyes. So that's where you want most of the attention to go. Okay, so that's just because without it, you're more of a marshmallow face. It's not so you look like you got lipstick on. Okay, all right. I'm gonna powder. This is a Mayron, which is another brand name, and it's setting powder. When you put it on, it just makes it so the stuff on your face isn't going to run. And okay, so I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. I'm going to take a breath with you. We're going to hold our breath. Okay, ready? Okay, I jam it in. It's really jammed in there. And that will make it so that even if she goes like, if she rubs her face or anything, it's going to stay where the makeup's going to stay where I put it. Okay, the big event. Okay, so false eyelashes, hundreds and hundreds of different kinds of false eyelashes. And so you want to kind of look at them and get something that's probably smaller than you thought you needed. Because they really are remarkably larger than you thought they were when you put them on. Here we go. There are different kinds of things that you can use to like put them on with. I'm just going to use my fingers. But the first thing you want to do with it is to make sure that they're the right size for your eyes. So I'm taking it out of here. Okay, and starting on the inside, close. I'm just going to see if this is going to be the right, yeah, this is way too long. So, trim it here. Yeah, sure I am. Do you have a clip? Didn't even occur to me. Why don't you stop that? I'll get